Today we're staying at the Carbis Bay Hotel here in Cornwall. We're going to be staying in one of the rooms right behind us, just above that marquee there. It's a room with balcony. We're going to be taking you in there, showing you around. We're also going to be eating here tonight, as well as breakfast in the morning. So we'll show you what the room's like, what the food's like, and more importantly, what that view is like. So just down this corridor, and our room is literally just around this corner. Here we are in room 3. So we had booked for a room in the main hotel building, but we've got a complimentary upgrade, so you can't argue with that. So let's take you a very quick spin around the room, and then we'll go back around it in more detail to show you all the parts in detail. So check out this huge bed and that headboard and the fabrics on the bed, absolutely stunning. Check out the view overlooking Carbis Bay. And then you got your TV on the wall, your little dressing table there, and then you got your bathroom through there. So let's go back to the start and we'll show you around the room in more detail. So you come through the door, and then on the right hand side you've got your air conditioning controller. A little bit lower down you've got your light switches. I don't know if you can see that on there, but or like touch control to manage your lights. And then just here you've got your wardrobe. So in the wardrobe you've got a selection of hangers, and then you've also got your ironing board. You've got your hairdryer hanging up there in the bag. On the top shelf you've got your iron and a little pot for filling up the water on it. Always useful. Quite often you just get the iron and you have to battle with the cold tap in the bathroom to fill it up without spilling it all down it. But no, here you get your little pots. That's much better. Also here you've got 2 dressing gowns, as well as 2 sets of slippers. They have got an excellent spa here on site as well. I was there this morning whilst waiting for the room, having a massage, making the most of the pool, and also the jacuzzi there. Absolutely fantastic, and I'll tell you more about that a little bit later. So we had the wardrobe just there, and then down here on the right you've got your little area for putting your bag there, and then you've got a nice mirror there, nice long mirror, so you can see what you look like before heading out. And then on the left you've got the bed, and on the left hand side you've got this fantastic light. Absolutely love this sort of lights you get in hotels. Always that bit grander than what you typically have at home, so always nice. And then on the left you've got a twin socket and also USB down there at the bottom, and also another set of light switches. And then on the side you've got your tissues, and you've got a little coaster and 1 drawer just there. Bed wise, just check out that headboard. Absolutely fantastic. All finished really well. And then across the top you've got 2 reading lights. I'm assuming you can actually switch that from the switch low down, otherwise you're going to have to be quite tall to press that little button just there. But I'm sure we'll get by. Some nice cushions there on the bed, 2 pillows per person. And just check out this, whatever it is that they call it. It's a blanket actually. I thought it was just one of those things that just to cover it up so you can sit on your bed with your shoes on and it keeps it off the bed, but no, it's actually a full blanket. The nice tartan colour. Absolutely fantastic, the design in the room. Something we don't always look at as well in these rooms is the lights. We usually ignore the lights, but it's really good light actually, so worth showing the light as well. And also the air conditioning you can see up there on the right, or towards the centre. But then just here coming into shot there, you've actually got air circulation as well. So you don't just get cool air, you get fresh air coming in. Obviously you also get these huge patio doors. Open those and you're going to get a lot of fresh air, but especially if the winds are blowing this direction. So in this area then you've got 2 armchairs and also a footstool. So you can sit here, chill out, look out at this fantastic view. You've probably guessed already that I absolutely love this place. I only just walked in, but absolutely love it. And there's the other one there. And there's actually a second footstool over there as well. And then check out the picture. It's like a fairground, like Ferris wheel, big wheel. All completely different to what you get in a normal sort of hotel. Lots of attention to detail. And then on the right hand side of the bed, you've got this old, well, it looks old, but I'm sure it's not, old Alcatel telephone. Looks like you can do all sorts and fly sort of spaceships from this thing, but all you need to do is to be able to call reception, book things in, contact the spa maybe to book in a treatment. But yeah, it looks like you can, I don't know, fly a rocket ship to the moon on this little system. But now you've got your phone in there. Also on this side you've got more light switches just there, and another fantastic light. If you need more sockets, there's some just down here near the curtains. Sometimes 2's not enough if you've got a lot of appliances to charge up, cameras and video equipment, that sort of thing. Then opposite the bed then, you've got this really big TV, really impressive. And then below, you've got an electronic tablet. So they've done away with their sort of paper-based room guides, and it's all now about the digital versions. So on there you can explore the estate, you can book your in-room dining, you can book treatments at the Sea Bay Spa, you can look at the local guide and all different things like that. And then to the left of that you've got the remote control for the TV. And at the back you've got a selection of, you've got 2 Salcombe gins. If you've not tried Salcombe gin before, it's absolutely lovely. Had a big full-size bottle of this before for Christmas, and absolutely really good. If you're into your gins, do try Salcombe gin. And then you've also got what looks like the tonic waters just there, and some mixed nuts as well, and 2 bottles of spring water. So I'm assuming that they're complimentary, so we'll make the most of those whilst we're here. And then just here, just check out the cups. So they're on a cork board, just here, tray, and then the cups themselves, the bottom half of them is cork. That's pretty cool. And then here you've got, okay, it's chipped a little bit on the side, but what looks like a little teapot made out of the same materials as those cups. So that's really impressive. It's really good. And whilst we're here as well, we'll show you the room card. A lot of hotels do these now in like the wood effect. You can see there they've got their logo embossed on it as well there. So all really to a high standard here. So that's your little dressing table unit with a small mirror just there, so you can do your makeup or whatever else you need to do when you're getting ready in the morning. And then you've got your blue chair just there. So next in this room then is the bathroom. When I first got here, I walked in, the low-level night lights came on automatically in the bathroom, which is pretty good as well. Usually I'd put my torch on my phone if I need to go to the bathroom, but it's nice to know you can head in that direction and the lights will come on. So outside, you've got light switch just there, and then you've got another control there for your air conditioning, by the looks of it. And then as we come into this bathroom, you may have noticed those lights just came on again. So to the right, quite like these doors actually. These like 2 doors that you close together to make the full close of the door just there. So that's pretty good. Let's open those again. So to the left then here, we've got the towel radiator with your bath towels on. The tiling in here is absolutely fantastic. We've got a relatively new kitchen at home, which is finished a little bit like this as well. Not quite as in your face, but a little bit more subtle than this, but absolutely love the finish here. So then here then you've got your rain shower right up there in the ceiling, and then your showers below, and then you've got your attachments at the back there, and then to the right you've got your controls for the shower, so you can set the temperature before you have to go under it. There's nothing worse going into a shower and the controls are at the back, and you've got to like reach across and turn the water on, and you get wet with cold water whilst you're waiting for the hot water to come through. So on this one, you've got the rain shower right up there, and the controls on the right as you come in. And it's like a nice walk-in shower, no tray whatsoever. And then there's a little screen there that you can fold out just to keep some of the water from splashing onto the rest of the bathroom. So just here then, check out this little sink. Say little, it's absolutely huge. Look how deep that is. And yeah, nice little taps. Love how it's all finished here. I have to check what grade room this is. As I say, we had an upgrade, so it's not the room that we bought. It's much better, but it's a stunning room here at the Carbis Bay Hotel in Cornwall. That mirror is massive. All really good here. And then to the side here, you've got your sockets for your shavers and toothbrushes charging, and then you've got a little, it's magnifying somewhat, it's quite scary, mirror there, and there'll be a switch there to switch the lights on. And then just here you've got your products. So you've got a selection of shampoo, hand and body wash, and also conditioner. Now I did use these in the shower of the spa earlier, and these smell absolutely fantastic. A little bit like, this is probably not selling it, but smells a little bit like Vicks Vapor Rub. That sort of herbal sort of, you know, when you've got a cold and you're using stuff to unblock your nose, that sort of smell. Absolutely fantastic. It's probably a lot better than what I've just described it, but I like it anyway. So yeah, that's the Bamford makes. I'll probably be looking to buy some of those to take home with us. And then next to that, you've got a little pot here to put your toothbrushes in, that sort of thing. And then down here, you've got your toilet. We all know what a toilet looks like. And then you've got your toilet rolls, and then your buttons for flushing the loo, and sanitary bags just there. But absolutely love this bathroom. It's finished really well. And just look at all the space you've got for putting your belongings. Quite often you'll go to a hotel bathroom and you've got a tiny little corner to put your wash bag and deodorants, toothpaste and all that sort of stuff, hairspray. Whereas this, it's all been thought through really well. So that's the bathroom in this room. So let's head back into the main bedroom, and let's take a closer look at the view through these patio doors. So out on the patio, now it's really windy out, so as soon as we go out there, you're probably not going to hear me talk, so that could be a good thing, but for me to explain it to you, there's 2 chairs there, and then a table in the middle. And then at the moment, I'm guessing it's because it's the cooler weather, they've got a marquee out there underneath, and it looks like it's set up either for a wedding, or it's set up for people to come and view, with a view of them having their wedding here in the future. And you can see there's a big long table that goes down there. But the best bit, check out this view. You've got this fantastic sandy beach. The view of the ocean here. And you're literally right on the beach. Absolutely fantastic hotel. So we're here for one night. We'll be having an evening meal later, so we'll show you what that food was like. We'll be having breakfast in the morning, so we'll tell you what that's like. In the meantime, let's head out of the room, around the hotel, and we'll show you more of the Carbis Bay Hotel in Cornwall. Well, good morning. It's the next day here at the Carbis Bay Hotel, and we've had a really good stay here, to be honest. It's up there in my top 3 hotels for the UK, definitely. Yesterday, I arrived here about 11 in the morning, went to the spa area, went into the jacuzzi, into the pool, had a massage, had a facial. It was really, really good. And then we checked into the room. Now, the room, as you can see, absolutely so fantastic, really good, high quality. The bathroom was, check out the shower, the actual shower in the bathroom, absolutely amazing. And my favourite part of this room has to be the view. Just check out the view from this balcony, absolutely amazing. And like this morning as well, it's still a bit cloudy, but it looks like the sun's going to come through, and it's going to be a fantastic day here at the Carbis Bay Hotel. So in the evening, we did go for dinner, and what do you think to the food, Kev?
I thought it was really good. Like the surroundings as well was, everything was just done to a high standard. And I started with a burrata, which was really nice. So that's like cheese, like a ball of cheese, and then there's all like tomatoes and stuff around it, and it was really tasty. And for the main, we went for the Korean chicken, and I'd say that was okay. It wasn't my favourite.
It kind of came out in like a metal dish with a candle underneath, didn't it, to keep it warm?
Yeah, so we both went for the same thing. And although it was meant to be sticky rice, it was sticky, but it was almost kind of like just one bit of rice. It wasn't horrible, it was edible, but yeah, it was still nice.
I thought I thought it was really nice as well. And the longer you had it in the bowl as well, the hotter it got, because the candle was underneath it.
Yeah.
And it's usually food cools down, but this time it got hotter, so you have to be really careful with it. But for me, I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, I probably would have it again, but there's other things on the menu that I'll probably pick instead.
And the surroundings there were really, really good as well, and the staff were good. And
the staff were fantastic, weren't they?
They were very good. And the restaurant itself, right on the water's edge almost, well, right on the beach, looking out, and it was absolutely really good location for the restaurant. I can't remember what that one was called. There's quite a few. What was that one called? Was it Winston's? Or am I just making that up? Not Winston's.
I'm not sure.
We'll put it on the screen for you so you can see what it is. But there's such a good choice of restaurants here as well. And then we had breakfast. What do you think to breakfast?
Yeah, so that was in a different part of the hotel. That was in is it the Orangery?
It is, yeah.
Yeah. So again, the staff are great, very attentive, but not overly attentive. And yeah, it was almost like the service that you'd have in an evening meal, not for breakfast. And we both went for the it wasn't called the full English. What was it called?
The grill.
Yeah, the Carbis Bay Grill. And again, very nice. No complaints about it whatsoever.
Yes, that was breakfast. We've really enjoyed our stay here. As far as what did we pay for the room, well, we actually booked a Sea View Junior Suite in the main hotel building, and for a price of £400. And when we got here, we found out that we've been upgraded. So we've got this, I think they call it a beach view suite or a beach suite. Absolutely fantastic. We are going to come back, and we will be staying in one of these. They do have some nice lodges as well with their own hot tubs. They start from something like £1,000 in April per night, so we're not going to be going for those. But
it's like a 2-bedroom suite, isn't it? So
it is. Some have 3, 4. I think some even have 5. So for family gatherings, it's a really good place to come to.
Yeah, definitely.
So we hope you've enjoyed the video today here at the Carbis Bay Hotel in Cornwall. Please do give it a thumbs up if you've enjoyed it. Make sure you hit the subscribe button as well as that notification bell, and we will see you next time.